What's up, everybody? Your boy Fat People Gains here. I'm here to talk about my final thoughts on Trenbolone E, first ever real cycle of injectables. I would like to say that it did not go as well as I had hoped. The side effects were gnarly. I was lethargic all the time. I was told not to do this as a first cycle. I should have known that. I didn't use a test base, so I was feeling pretty awful. I stopped at about 7 weeks, was when supposedly the magic is supposed to kick in because it's a long ester version of trenbolone. So it lets out steady blood hormonal ranges over a longer period of time, which is tends to be cycled longer. In terms of gains, strength was went up for sure. I didn't get any crazy night sweats. I was only about 300 milligrams a week. I did that twice a week. Do 150 milligrams into the leg, the vastus lateralis. Um, I was sitting pretty heavy, 228 pounds, about 17% body fat, 6'4". It's not terrible. Could be a lot better, but um, I noticed that since I've been off for about 3 weeks, that I'm a little well. First of all, I'm happier, and I feel like I'm just better off natural. To be honest, I cleaned up my diet. Um, Everything's been a lot smoother at work. Things have been just so much better. I've been getting much more pussy. Things have been nicer. I just feel so much better. So, guys, if you are considering taking steroids and you want to do trenbolone or anything that was going to fuck with you psychologically, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. It wasn't really worth it. I did keep a lot of the weight, but I mean overall, man, I just felt like trash. I couldn't really go out. I didn't really want to hang out with people. I work in the service industry, I didn't really want to work at my restaurant. I was feeling like shit. You kind of talk down to people. You don't feel all that good. You think that you look really good, and I psychologically, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, I fucking look the same. I look like shit. People were telling me I was blowing up and I was looking bigger and stuff, but I feel like I'm a lot happier and more satisfied with myself naturally. So I went into PCT about 3 weeks ago. I've been on it. I'm roughly about 224 pounds now. Everything has pretty much stayed the same. I haven't lost any strength. The only difference is psychologically, I feel a lot better. Overall, Trenananthate, wouldn't recommend it. Side effects stick with you for a good couple of weeks. I don't know if it was completely legit Tren, because I wasn't getting like huge fucking traps or anything crazy. I was monster in the gym, but I wasn't sweating like crazy. It wasn't. It could have been something that had to do with the gear just being totally bunk. But overall, feeling pretty good. Looking, not terrible. My size is actually. I've maintained a lot of size. I've shredded up a little bit. My gyno is actually shrinking now. I am taking raloxifene and exemestane every day. My dosages are 50 milligrams of raloxifene, 12.5 every day of the exemestane or aromacin. That seems to be really, really helping with the gyno shrinkage. My nipples they're just so much better, dude. Like the gross were getting really bad on the trend, so gynecomastia is a huge part of that. But overall, dude, with that being said, I wouldn't say that if you are new to roids, that you should start off with any kind of trend. Doesn't matter what ester it is. I wouldn't even say deca. I'd say start off with testosterone, work your way up to equipose. I'm gonna stay away from that stuff for right now. I'm going to start messing with peptides a little bit. The next thing I plan on doing is running my IGF-1 that I will be getting off of Rui products. So I'm not a sponsor for anybody. I just use whatever works for me. I'm using All American Peptide for the raloxifene and aromacin. They're just legit. No sore nipples. If you've seen my other videos, like this is actually shrinking down. It's probably about half the size, and it's only been about 3 weeks. So, uh, you guys stay happy, stay gaining. Uh, Try to spread the love as much as you can. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about all these fake natty people online. I just, it's the industry. You guys don't have to fucking shit all over each other to get a fucking point across. We get it. People are on steroids. They do steroids. They try to sell their product. I'm sure you would too. Stay pumped, guys.